Mas pinalawig, mas pinaghandaan, mas pinasaya, mas aabangan, mas pinalakas na puwersa sa radyo. Rinig na rinig at malinaw na mapapanood on air at online. Saan man may Pilipino, sa buong bansa, sa buong mundo. Ito ang True FM sa 105.9. Dito tayo sa totoo. Simulcast sa True TV sa Signal Channel 19.
Mukhang kailangan ko na naman palitan ng bubong ko, pare. Mag-iisang taong pa lang yan. May tulo na kagad.
Ay, bossing! Baka naman kasi hindi matibay yung ginamit nyo. Dapat ang gamitin mo ay cherry loom, ang yerong aluminum. Basta yero, cherry loom. Tibay protektado sa pangmatagalang yero.
Mainit at makabuluhang talakayan tungkol sa sports, kumpleto yan dito sa Power and Play. Mula sa mga paborito at naglalakihang atleta hanggang sa mga natatanging Pinoy sports figures na dapat niyong makilala. Ihahatid yan dito sa Power and Play.
Ipagmalaki ang galing na meron tayo. Ilantad ang likas nating talento at magdala ng saya sa mundo. Sa harap ng pagsubok ay di susuko. Para sa pangarap tayo'y porsigido. Magpakitang gilas na at magpapatalo. Ipagdiwang natin ang Pilipino. Yan ang Pinoy. Mula noon at hanggang ngayon, talento natin ang bida. Mula sa simpleng bakuran hanggang entablado natin ipakita. May pagsubok man ng Pinoy, pinalalakas ng saya. San man tayo sa pulo, Chumbe, Sibay, Lacay, Aniga. Sama-samang pakita ang galing natin katropa sa kapwa ko Pilipino.
Ang Power and Play ay hatid sa inyo ng Cherry Loom, ang yerong may aluminum. Cherry Tigo, love your journey. Photon, gawa ng Pilipino para sa Pilipino. At Joyride, ang bago ninyong kasundo.
Halina't makinig, talakayin natin ang laro. Gusto mo, pag-usapan natin, ibida ang hilig ng bawat Pilipino na merong taglay na galing. Bangon na, Power and Play na, bangon na. Power and Play. Bangon na, Power and Play na, bangon na. Pilipinas tayo na, bangon na. Power and Play na, bangon na. Bangon na, Power and Play na, bangon na.
Carlos Yulo with 2 gold medals.
Power and Play with Noli Iyala.
The different pathways to success at ang iba't ibang hugis, korte at laki ng ating pong mga bayani sa mundo ng palakasan. Yan po ang ating itatampok ngayong umaga sa inyong paboritong kasalo tuwing Sabado. Kaya bangon na! Power and Play na! Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat mga kapatid. Mayong buntag, ganin yung tanan. Sana po'y nasa mabuti kayong kalagayan ngayong umaga at nagbabalik po ang inyong paboritong Power and Play. Bagamat talaga naman pong nagsisimula na ang pagbanta ng masamang panahon. Kaya po kami dito sa Power and Play ay nananalangin na kayo po ay lahat ay naghahanda na at hindi po tayo matamaan ng matindi ng paparating po na napakalakas na bagyo na pangalan niya ay Uwan, no? Kaya po ngayon pa lamang sa pagsisimula ay kami po ay nagsasabi at nananalangin na kayo po ay lahat ay nasa mabuting kalagayan. Pero syempre, pag Sabado, kalimutan muna natin ang ating mga problema at tutukan natin ang mundo ng palakasan sa napakarami po nating buntahan ngayong umagang ito, ha. Naku, mamaya po sa ating second hour, itatampok po natin mga bago namang sports, ika nga. Kung saan mga emerging sports heroes ang ating pong makakausap. Isang 4-time world champion sa edad na 19 na anyos. Mapambihira, kita nyo naman yan. And yung pong mga sumisikat na mga martial artists natin sa Pencak, Silat. Isang hindi tupong laro dito po sa ating bansa, pero ngayon ay gumagaling na ang mga Pilipino. Yan po ang ating tutunghayan sa ating second hour. Pero sa ating first hour, syempre, basketball at basketball pa rin ang ating pag-uusapan. Pero hindi po kompleto ang ating usapan kung hindi ko po kasama ang aking kaibigan at partner at na-miss ko dahil matagal kami. Mga 2 linggo rin kami hindi nagkita nito. Aking partner po, si the man for all seasons, Jera Season. Partner!
Hi, good morning partner. Good morning sa lahat ng mga nanonood at nakikinig ng Power and Play. Ngayon po, balik na naman kami dito sa studio at alam mo, itong aking kaibigan talagang nanood ng laban ni Alex Ayala sa Hong Kong. At alam mo, ganyan talaga. Pero ang importante, umangat ang kanyang ranking.
Naku, ganda nga. Kaya nakuha kami dahil ngayon number 50 na po si Alex Ayala sa mundo. First Pinoy na ever nakarating sa top 50, partner.
Kaya nga ako natutuwa Biro mo yung kanyang magandang showing sa Hong Kong, although hindi niya yung nakalaban niya, yung tumalo sa kanya, yun yung nag-champion. Yun yung nag-champion di ba?
Alam mo, ito nga yung sabi sa amin ni Alex, no? Kami siya daw yung natutuwa na maraming Pilipino finally nakapanood sa kanya from the Philippines na ng live.
Oo.
Sapagat sabi niya sa akin, Tito, makikita mo naman kung gaano kaiba ang laro live.
Yeah.
Kasi sa TV, parang andali ng laro Kala mo, papalo-palo lang Pero pag nakita nyo po, yung mga service, kagaya nung si Victoria Mboco, partner, 180 kilometers per hour.
Grabe,
parang bugso ng bagyo di ba? Diba? Kita mo,
diba?
Ang sa bilis po nung serve na yon at may return mo ng with precision and accuracy and strength, pambihira po talaga. At makikita mo talaga yung habulan ng bola at yung hatawan. Ibang-iba talaga at nakakahanga po. Although, again, medyo minalas lamang sa dulo, kinapos ng konti, pero lumaban yung ating pambato.
Tsaka kung madadagdag ko pa dyan, partner, di ba? Alam mo naman, maraming mga kababayan natin na nasa Hong Kong.
Yes.
Kaya pagkakataon talaga na makita nila talaga naglalaro ang ating isa pang pambansang ano ba tawag? Raketista.
Rumaraket. Ako'y natutuwa dahil tama ka, partner. Dahil ang dami talagang Pilipino. At talagang dinagsa nila. Talaga pong sinuportahan nila si Alex. At ako po'y nagpapasalamat personal sa ngalan po ng aming pamilya sa naging suporta ng mga Pilipino doon. At mga lumipad pa doon para lamang
katulad mo.
Mapanood.
Katulad nito. Katulad ng mga angkan mo.
Yung buong angkan namin. Kaya po, again, sana po ay magpatuloy ang inyong pagsuporta. Hindi lamang po para kay Alex, kundi para sa ating lahat ng ating mga manlalaro. At yan nga ay ating itatampok maya-maya, partner.
At kung maibalik ko lang uli, partner, yung sinabi mo kanina, dahil itong nagbabadyang super typhoon, paalala po, katulad ng sinabi ni partner kanina, tayo magprepara at mag-ingat. Dahil ngayon, sa labas, medyo nagpapakita na ng konting hindi pa sungit Medyo nakasimangot pa lang. Nakasimangot pa lang si Uwan. Mamayang gabi, nakauwang na. Lalabas na yung pagkasungit na.
Pasimula yata, mamaya bang gabi?
Ayon sa balita ng Pag-asa, bukas mararamdaman na. Bukas mararamdaman.
Kaya po mga kapatid, yun nga, again, maganda po tayo. Hindi naman tayo sa nananakot. Mas mabuti po ang handa sa better prepare for the worst. Diba? Sabi nga nila. So yung mag-ipon po tayo ng tubig, kung mawalan tayo ng kuryente, may mga baterya po tayo. Yung pong mga loose na gamit sa labas, na maaaring
liparin,
takayin ng hangin, itali na po natin. O kundi kaya, ipasok natin sa loob ng bahay.
Lalo na sa bandang Hilaga.
Yung mga mahihinang bubong, medyo patungan na po natin ng mabibigat na sako ng buhangin siguro.
O yung kotse nyo, ilagay nyo sa bubungan nyo para mabigat talaga. Kaso hahanginin
Oy,
rin.
nga pala, talking about that kasi nakita ko yung
Oo,
litrato
sa
yan.
Cebu.
Gusto po nating, again, makiramay doon sa mga namatayan po sa Cebu dahil sa bagyong Tinyo. Again, napakahirap,
mabigat na
napakasakit
pinsala.
na makita eh. Kaya yung mga ganong klaseng mga pangyayari, sana maiwasan natin dito sa pamamaraan ng paghahanda na maaga. Diba?
At pananalangin talaga.
Yes,
Importante yan na manalangin tayo na sana naman itong ina-anticipate natin na malakas na bagyo, mabawasan ng pinsala. Or kung pwede sana, umangat pa ng konti.
Oo.
Sana.
Iwasan sana tayo ng konti man lamang at hindi tayo tamaan ng matinding matindi. Well, talking about ng matindi, nagtitindi po ng mga laro. Lately, sa mundo po ng palakasan, lalong-lalo na sa basketball.
Ang ganda ng segue mo, partner, ha?
Nakita nyo po kagabi, dalawang napakagandang laban para sa PBA na naman. At naglaban yung San Miguel at Magnolia. Again, powerhouses na talaga namang inaasahang pupunta sa semifinals or even in the finals. At again, makikita mo talaga yung Magnolia, partner, na pumapalag na under coach LA Tinorio.
Oo, kaya nga Actually, nakakatuwa nga dahil napanood ko nga yung laban kahapon. Pareho, no? Yung isa naman, overtime. Pero mo, terra firma na overtime nila ang TNT. Oo. Pero babalik tayo doon sa sinasabi mo, partner, no? Doon sa Magnolia versus San Miguel. Ang ganda ng laban. Humabol ang Magnolia at saka talagang muntik-muntikanan din na either na overtime o na panalo ng team ng Magnolia. Kaso hindi pumasok yung shoot ni Jerome Lastimosa dahil 4 points yung kanyang hataw na talagang medyo Hail Mary na lang. Pero nakakatawa doon, pagkatapos yung laban, parehong masaya yung dalawang coach dahil magkakasama rin sila.
Diba?
Parang ang gandang laro. Parang gano'n.
Nakakatuwa naman talaga. Nakakatuwa. Well, right now po, ang team standings ng PBA ay dahil sa pagkapanalo kagabi ng TNT Katropa, sila po ay nasa tuktok pa rin. Kasama ang Rain or Shine.
Yes!
Ang very, very surprising Rain or Shine. Ngayon po ay nasa pangunang pwesto, pumapangalawa po or at least tied doon sa 4-2 record San Miguel, NLEX at Magnolia, partner. And then andun po sa sumusunod sa kanila ay ang koponan ng Converge with a 3-2 record, and then ang Meralco at number 7, 3 and 4. And then sa dulo po ang Ginebra na 2 and 3, Titan Ultra 2 and 4, Blackwater 1 and 4, Phoenix at Terra Firma na 1 and 5. So yun po ang team standings. Kaya po namin nabanggit yan. Ngayong araw pong ito, sa ating unang segment, ay ating pong itatampok ang isa sa mga teams na yan na ngayon ay hindi lamang PBA ang inaatupag, kung hindi isa pang liga na kung saan naroroon sila ngayon para lumaban ng kanilang home game. At yan po ang walang iba kundi ang Meralco Bolts na ating pong itatampok. So what's the score? Tuloy ang laban. Patuloy ang pakikipagsapalaran ng Meralco Bolts para ibandera ang Pilipinas hindi lamang sa PBA kung hindi sa East Asia Super League. Kasabay pa yan ng kanilang kampanya nga dito po sa nagaganap na Philippine Cup ng PBA. Grabe talaga ang multitasking ng Meralco Bolts at pabago-bago syempre. Dala na rin ang pangangailangan ang kanilang lineup. Kaya po ang problema, ang trabaho, and of course, ang hirap ng mga taga Meralco Bolts ay talagang ramdam na ramdam po natin. At ngayong araw pong ito, ang katanungan natin, partner, is sulit ba ang paglalaro ng isang koponan sa PBA doon din sa EASL, kung saan alam naman natin napakahirap din ng mga competition.
Kaya nga, partner, katulad na sinabi mo kanina, ito yung talagang ma-apply mo yung sinasabing doble kayod.
Ang hirap
Ang hirap.
Alam mo, meron silang lineup sa PBA. Pagdating sa EASL, may dagdag na mga player. Sapagkat iba naman ang eligibility rules doon Merong Asian import, merong world import, merong naturalized player. Iba't iba So, kaya yung trabaho ng isang coach napakahirap. Kaya naman po mga kapatid, ang kasama po natin ngayon sa ating What's the Score ay mapalad tayo dahil sila po ay nasa Kawayan Isabela na para sa kanilang home game ngayong araw pong ito laban sa Taoyuan Pilots ng Taiwan. Doon gaganapin sa Isabela.
Kailan yun?
Ngayong hapon. Mamayang gabi ang kanilang laban.
Pwede
Bumabagyo. Kaya nga, gusto natin matanong. Kasama po natin ngayon ang Meralco Bolts head coach. Walang iba kundi si Coach Luigi Trillo. Coach Luigi, good morning.
Good morning, Komish. Good morning, guys. Nice to be here.
Jera Season is with us also,
Good
Coach
morning,
Luigi,
Coach.
si Jera. And, well, unang-una, let me ask you, kamusta kayo dyan? I mean, is there any signs of the incoming super typhoon?
Wala pa naman. Well, we heard that flights are gonna be canceled. Dapat yung uwi namin is tomorrow, the 9th. But I think the flight's canceled. So the earliest flights here will be, I think, on the 12th.
Naku po.
So, balak na lang namin, we'll take the bus home. Kasi kung you'll stay here till the 12th, lilipad ulit kami. We have a game in Cebu, 'di ba? So
yung exhibition.
yeah, well that's still part of the EASL.
Uh-huh.
So that will be our fourth game. We'll be playing the
okay.
Macau Black Bears, but it's gonna be for a good cause, Commission. It will be I think what EASL has done is they will give the proceeds to the people there to
okay.
help out. So maganda naman yung ano natin.
Oh.
I heard also the people here, Taiwan, the pilots and the EASL representatives will also be taking their own buses.
Okay.
So but so far so good. Maganda yung tanggap sa amin. We had a dinner yesterday. What do you call this? The counselors of Ilagan were here. And we had a nice dinner, no? So
Ilagan
okay
Isabela
naman.
pala yan.
Ilagan
Ilagan
Isabela,
Isabela.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Well,
Sa Isabela.
you were talking about your games, Coach Luigi. Naku, grabe. It's been a tough stretch of games for you. Kanina kami ni partner Jera, we were reviewing your games, starting with the ESL, yung Ryukyu, and then you played NLEX, you played TNT, now you're playing Taoyuan twice, and then you're playing Macau Black Bears. It's been a very, very difficult stretch, both in the PBA and in the EASL. So I want to ask you first, kamusta? How is the team coping with this kind of schedule? And of course, yung pabago-bagong competition,
It's a
even
heck.
the officiating should be maybe different. How is the team coping and how are you coping, Coach Luigi?
Parang Coach, no, before you answer that, parang yung schedule nyo, it's a combination of a hectic and tight schedule.
Ang hirap.
Ang hirap.
It's hard. It's hard. Not only that, but dala namin yung, like you said, yung bandila. It's not only Meralco we're representing. No, we're trying. It's the PBA, and I think, since joining the ESL, it's really hard. I don't think, if you look at the Korean teams and the Philippine teams, we haven't really done well sa ESL kasi yung, the rules that have been set in place by each country is different. And I think the ESL respects the rules of each country. Sa kagaya ng Japan, 4 ang import doon, 'di ba? You look at Taiwan, 4 din ang import yan. And they played whole year round.
Yes.
With us, the thing that we're kumakapa sa amin, kagaya this year, and it's not excuses, it's just really what's happening is we have to play all Filipino, and then you have to bring in, let's just say, 2 imports, or if you have a naturalized or an Asian, you have to bring those guys in and isasabak mo. And I think if you look at the strength of some of these teams, the teams that have won or made the Final Four, which is always Taiwan and Japan, it's because they play together.
Yeah.
If you notice Korea, they have 2 imports pero paisa-isa lang. Lamang pa nga yung Korea kasi as we speak, their teams play with at least 1 import in the game. Sa atin, it's very hard. Although you still can win, it makes it hard to have good practices. And what I mean by this, kung iisipin mo, we played Ryukyu, and we tried to tell this to the PBA. We played October 15, 17, 19. And we played Blackwater, Ginebra, Magnolia. So, dual responsibilities for us. We have to do well there. At the same time, lilipad kami the next day, 20th, to Okinawa.
Grabe.
And we play on the 22nd. There's no chance for us to have quality practices with the imports. Now, can you bring those imports in? It's not as easy as it seems. First of all, your budget. we have to work with a certain budget. We know some of these teams, like the ones in Japan, have a much bigger budget. And you can still be competitive even with a budget given to us. But the advantage those guys have playing together very long, that's one thing. Another thing is, you look at the space. Our guys are bruised up. We've been here
Exactly.
3 straight years.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's an honor. I think the first year some team had to beg off sa PBA. So good soldiers tayo, we went,
Yeah.
right? And then second year we did win the championship. So
Qualified.
we qualified. But
Oh.
to be a part of this, you have to be a champion or a first runner up.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
So in fairness, kahit kami, we would have wanted to give others an opportunity, a converge, a rain or shine. I think it would be good for them. But
Oo.
it's not up to us.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
up to us to determine that. I think, the bosses and the people in the higher places, the PBA and the ESL decide on that. And we're being good soldiers, right?
Correct,
But
correct. Oh.
it's definitely affected us. Remember, the physicality of one and the way they make calls is very
It's different.
different.
Yun nga sinasabi ko.
Very,
eh.
very different.
Oo.
And then the travel and the bruise up. Like now, we've
Yeah.
got a ton of injuries.
Yeah. Oo, alam natin yan. Yung CJ Cancino is injured right now para sa inyo. Well, let me get to that point, Coach Luigi. But what is the latest on your lineup, at least with the EASL? Kasi lalaro kayo tonight against Taiwan, Taoyuan Pilots. Tonight is your game. This is part of your home and away games. No, you lost in the first game sa Taiwan, and now they're here in the Philippines in your back-to-back games with them. So, kamusta ang lineup mo? I want to ask you unang-una about Justin Brownlee. What is the score with Justin Brownlee? We heard he has pneumonia. So does that mean na pag gumaling siya, papasok siya sa lineup mo, Coach Luigi?
Yeah, Justin's situation's a bit tricky. We know, we have pneumonia. We wanted to keep that internally and, give that opportunity for him to come back. I mean, personally, if you ask me if Justin can play for 2 games rather than none, that's still Justin Brownlee. And as a coach, just me on my opinion, you want those lines channeled properly, right? And we have a good relationship with the teams of the PBA. We're very grateful. Toketex and Ginebra have led those imports. But at the same time, you never know when he'll be okay, right? So we wanted to, keep that internally. Wanted to see if we can make it. Even if Justin comes in without that much preparation, he will still be a big factor because of his experience, because of his skill level, because of the multiple positions he can play. He would have been a vocal point. But now that we realize that he can't come in soon, meaning the imminent games, we have to have other options. And there's only really one option. It's just Ange Kwame, right? So Ange just come in good faith. He went back home to his hometown. He's not in game shape, no? Although he's practiced 2 times. Ange is a guy he can defend, he can rebound. I'm worried about him going up and down, but he will be in the lineup and he's here. So that's a good thing for us. We have Sina Vahedi who's done very well. He was Mythical 5 in the BCL. And then he was Mythical 5 in the last FIBA Asia. Great kid, good attitude. He'll be
Ito
a welcome
yung Iranian,
addition.
no? This is the Iranian Asian import ninyo.
Yes, Kamesh. We need him because last game we didn't have CJ. If there's one bright spot for us this conference, it's the way CJ Cancino has blended in.
That's
right?
right.
He's been a focal point, a point of attack on offense, and then on his own, his defense has improved. It's not as consistent as we'd want it to be, but last year teams were attacking him. This year, he's a kid who's also grown, and we've had to develop our young guys. So he's a big loss. Brandon Bates won't be joining us now. He got the flu coming home from Taipei. Malamig dun eh. So he's out. Banquero, who got an injury in the Ryukyu game, and Cliff. Those two, Cliff has been walking around the airport and in games. If you see him, you'll see him. He's walking with a limp. I mean, he's not walking properly, pero lumalaban siya. So, I commend these guys because at this point in time, you can't, you can't have excuses to say that you're not feeling well and stuff. You have to play, right? But truth be told, they're not 100%, and we were lacking around, right? So that Vahedi will be a welcome addition, and Ange, right? And yung kalaban natin, Pilots, they haven't lost. They've had 2 games in their professional league, and they've beaten Ryukyu. Ryukyu is a team in Japan that has been also part of the Final Four of the EASL for several years. We are the only 2 teams in the EASL that have played 3 years in a row, I think. So that is, to me personally, nakataba ng puso yan na, we're invited. You just cannot be welcomed back, right? So, and I think because the quality of games we've had, every game sa ESL dikit. You know, you look at Pilots. They went to our home court. They played San Miguel. They won by more than 30. Right?
Yeah.
Ryukyu. They played Ryukyu in Taiwan. They beat Ryukyu by close to 20. I thought we did very well, although we didn't get the win in Taiwan. The key there was to play competitive and keep it close. Kasi bawian yun home and away.
Yes,
so,
that's right.
Quotient plays a part of it. I'm sure they know that. We know that. We kept it within striking distance, right? And that's good. That's good for us moving into this game because that gives us also a chance now, right? That it's our turn this time. We've got 4 home games, so hoping for the best, guys.
Coach, I have to ask you this, no? Pero ito, alam ni partner to. I'm a fan of Meralco. Talagang
Die hard to, coach.
You're my
Die
team.
hard Meralco fan to.
You're my team.
Salamat po.
Yeah, but I guess although you said that Justin Brownlee is now suffering from a pneumonia, but there are a lot of speculations, no? And I guess it would be best for you to answer it straight with regards to the speculations. How come it was not earlier disclosed with regards to his condition? And also, itinatahiyan doon sa participation din ni Brownlee for the qualifying of the Gilas team, and also with playing in the Southeast Asian Games next month. Parang maraming speculations na parang hindi lang masabi, but I want you to answer this straight, di ba? Not just for me as a fan of your team, but also for the other fans and other basketball fans as well. Parang hindi ba umaatras lang si Justin Brownlee because he's also thinking of his condition moving forward for the next games of Gilas?
Yeah, I can't answer for Justin, sir. What we know is that he had pneumonia, and that's for management probably to answer this. But for us, we want to keep it internally. We knew he was sick, and we wanted to give him that space. He wasn't in a good time there. Alam natin sa States, it's different from here, the way we give attention, diba? And Justin's a very private person. So, with us, we're waiting. We have a unified front with the PBA and Meralco. And we have to give Justin that space. We also have to hope, because if you're waiting and you say to yourself, okay, let's say we found out about that a long time ago and then you change him. Why would you do that? I mean, you don't have any other options. That he is a naturalized, meaning there are only 2 options. It's Ange Kwame or Justin Brownlee.
Dalawa lang.
Dalawa lang. And I love Ange, but Justin's Justin. Yeah. He's the better player, right? So between having a chance with Justin, you just wait, right? So we waited. That's for management to keep on bringing him here. I'm a coach. When he gets here, that's our job. And the managements of both teams try to, to work and to check on it. I know that they really tried for a fact because they've been discussing back and forth to try to get him here, and he wasn't feeling well, right? And maybe it comes to a point when the guy doesn't feel well. What's he to do if he travels there? How's he gonna be? So I'm a coach. Wait for him, and we wish Justin well. I think more than now, I think the important thing for him is it's his health. He wants come back when you're ready. As much as we want him to play here for the EASL, I think there's also the national team, which is very important sa kanya. So, and I think they'll give him the space to when he comes back, right? And a player only feels what he's feeling. We can't tell a player to
feel well.
To feel well. That's not for us.
You'll feel well for the
That's
next game, ha?
That's sa kanya yun. We'd be very out of place to force a guy to play when he doesn't feel well. So, to us, it was internal. I know everybody wants to, but that's the way we wanted to deal with it, and we trust and we respect him. And for me, I just hope for the best that he heals. But even not for the ESL, but for the national team, because they need him.
That's right.
They need him. Yeah.
Oo, lalo na sa SEA Games, because that's obviously a goal that we want to win. But di ba? Kasi alam naman natin, inaasahan ni Coach Norman si JB sa Southeast Asian Games. Wala naman siya maraming player doon. But Coach Luigi, even without Justin Brownlee, you have RHJ, Ronde Hollis Jefferson, and you have the guy, Ismael Romero, who really played so well in your last game in the EASL. And then, of course, now you talked about your reinforcements. Andyan si Ange Kwame, andyan si Vahedi. Do you think you have enough? You think that this is a team that can still go far given a little more time to gel? Dahil alam naman na, sabi mo nga, kulang kayo sa practice time.
Ilang games na lang ang naiiwan.
Oo. Do you think you can still go far from in the tournament?
We have to be better, guys. As much as we played, we kept that game close. 6 points, 7 points within striking distance. We have to play better. We didn't shoot the ball well. I think we were at 12%, 13% for that game. But Taiwan, the pilots didn't shoot the ball well. We need to make sure that whatever the game plan is, offense and defense, that everybody's on the same page. Our guys have to step up, and it's as simple as that. Like, they have to knock down open shots. We have to get some stops. We've got to adjust to the physicality. I don't think we played physical. It's like, we could have done better picking up their guards. Complaining to the referees and getting out of focus is not something that's going to help us. These are things that are manageable. We take a lot of pride here in the culture we have in Meralco, and I believe we're gonna bounce back.
Yeah.
I think these guys know what it is. Ronde is a great import to have. He's a very unselfish guy. He's one guy. Obviously, when you're moving the ball and you're moving and shots are not going in, it's just human nature for a guy like that to try to take over, right? And that's not a bad thing. You like your imports like that. But I think now that we've played them one day and we've had at least 1 or 2 days to walk through, I think we'll get better, right? And I think it's different when you start a season on your home court. Last year kasi, guys, our closest to making the semifinals, we were the first team to win our first game for the Philippines, right? On our first year. Last year, maganda yung start natin dahil our first game was here sa Phil Sports. Yung Taiwan kasi, dalawang opening game dun. Kaya yung Ryukyu natalo. I'm saying if we had our first games here,
at least may konting...
and our Asian import would have been able to play. Remember,
right.
Iran, Nigeria, those passports are the weakest when it asks for multiple working visas. So yung hinihingi namin sa ESL sana na bigyan tayo ng opening games ulit dito, which wasn't given, right? We asked the PBA if we could be given 4 days to plan for the Trinity game. We got 15, 17, 19 because hindi yung schedule daw.
Minamadali naman nila kayo.
So it can't, and we appreciate them trying, but this is what it is. We have to be good soldiers. So I'm confident we're gonna be locked in today. Now, can we do better? Of course, but these are also high ranked teams, and we need to make sure that you can't get too excited when you're on a run. You can't get too low if the things aren't going. You have to play till the end. In these type of games, the last you've seen games sa PBA nga kahapon, terra firma, lamang ng 10 in the third quarter, in 1 minute mawawala yung lead. Those things cannot happen with us. Like you need to know the foul count. You need to know where the point of attack is. You need to have your spacing done. Things don't go well. You need to sprint back and be an extra guy. All those things matters, right? So hopefully we're locked in today.
And partner, unang-una, home court tayo today in Ilagan, Isabela. Obviously, ang daming Pilipino manonood dyan mamaya. And pangalawa, alam mo, hindi madali itong laban nila. Because, I've covered the EASL. I covered it last year. I've seen these imports. Is Alec Brown playing for Taoyuan, Coach Luigi?
Yeah, he's a 7-1 guy.
And then he's really good, ha? Kasi alam mo, nakita ko yung player na yan in the EASL. I even recommended him to some coaches in the PBA nung unlimited height because he's a really good player, yung Alec Brown, for a tall man.
He's very hard matchup. You're right there. That's a good question and good topic. He's 7'1". He can hit the 3. So if you have Cliff Hodge who's 6'3" guarding a 7'1", that's a hard matchup, right? And then if you have an Ishmael Romero who's more of a back to the basket guy, mahirap yun. And in this type of, these are the best teams in Asia. So, he could easily be playing in Europe. He stretches the floor. Mahirap na matchup yun. And tandaan natin, you look at the ESL games, when Alec Brown plays, he normally plays well in ESL. When they win, he plays well. Kasi, ang hirap na matchup, he gets down the floor. When he was playing the 5 against San Miguel, isipin mo, even if Junmar is dominant sa atin, Junmar has to run down and defend him on pick and pops.
Mabilis,
he has to defend him on transition. That's a hard matchup. Iba pag big ang nag-screen and Junmar kind of clogs the lane and then he's able to get back to those guys. But when you have a 7'1" guy who can stretch the floor, to me, he's a one guy that we have to keep in check. Kasi mahirap rin siya, not only sa half court, but he's a transition. He's a gazelle. He runs the floor.
Yeah.
We just hope that all would be well there in Isabela, and since Typhoon Uwan is coming there, let's just put an I between W and A.
Uwian. Pero uwian panalo.
Uwian panalo.
Well, not only for there, kasi inaano namin sa mga players, alam mo, yung pag out of town, yung mga kababayan natin, they come to support. And some of this it's costly for them in tickets. So yun ang inaano ko, it's always on our minds, on my mind, that when you come there, you give your best. And you're not only playing for yourself, you're playing for these guys. Ika nga, even if it's our home court, it's our first time as ESL to play here. We were here 2 months ago. We played Rain or Shine in an exhibition. We won that. But I'm telling them here, we have to earn the love of the crowd. Kasi kung di mo rin, the Pinoys are very smart also. They're very what do you call this? Educated in the game, and they see it. You have to earn the respect then, diba? And the way we can earn the respect is by playing hard, not complaining, going out there and showing we're competitive. And then as the game goes on, I know they'll be there for them. So I'm hoping we can do that. I know there's a lot of things happening sa country natin, all the earthquake, the typhoon. Sana naman we can do well also, because I'm sure that'll also put a lot of smiles on a lot of our yung mga kababayan natin.
Lalo na sa panahon na ngayon, kailangan natin ang isang magandang panalo, no? And I think Meralco is poised to do that today. But as a parting shot here, Coach Luigi, and I know you've talked about being a good soldier, you've talked about being banged up and having to just follow everything despite all your requests, hindi na nagagawa ng paraan yan. The EASL happening during this time, and how different the landscape is for, let's say, Korea, Japan, or even Taiwan na sila one tournament lang all year long, so they can still adjust in the end. Kayo, you have to win certain games in the Philippine Cup, and then you
go
play
back,
EASL, and then you
go
go
back
again
again.
against another conference. So ibang-iba yung landscape. But ang tanong ko nga sa parting shot here, Coach Luigi, is there room, real room for the EASL in the Philippine landscape, particularly in the PBA? Can we achieve success sa EASL as a Filipino team given this all of these hindrances and different rules that govern all of our leagues?
Well, it's for bosses to decide on these things, but I think there's certain things we can do. This is just my opinion, and obviously I'm just a coach, but I can see if we can align probably the PBA tournament to have the import conferences while the ESL is happening.
Yun.
I think that could be an advantage, diba? Whether one or two, the PBA, and it's decided by the higher ups, and that's something that there's no correct answer. I think they would have to really thresh that and talk and create some ideas there. But I think aligning that, I think that would be one. If you move the first conference, which is the All Filipino, to the last conference, at least masusubaybayan yung mga rookies natin, kasi the best chance for those rookies to play are in the All Filipino,
Yeah,
diba? And
right.
then most of those guys are tied to the UAP, the NCAA, the MPBL. So I think moving that to the last conference, although tradition kasi sa atin yung first conference yung All Filipino, it makes more sense to move that to the third, right? And I think if you start the first conference with an import, you will get quality because most of the imports all around the world are taken after the NBA Summer League.
Correct.
So they go they go to Europe, they get signed all around, even here in Asia. But it doesn't mean if your budget is small na you can't get quality imports. Parang palengke yun eh. You go there, you make tawad sa hipon. You'll get it at a good price, right? Normally, if we wait till Feb, you'll still get imports, but most of the better ones are signed. So maybe maybe also
point.
realizing that
Good point.
Good point.
ESL has to see we're adjusting to Japan and Taiwan, right? And because they have home games, so the way it's done there, they flourish with 4 imports, but the 4 imports playing the whole year round really gives an advantage to Taiwan and Japan. And if you notice, I've been here the last 3 years. In those 3 years, the teams that make it are those teams.
Yeah.
So it's not a fault of the ESL. It's not a fault of the PBA or Korea. It's just the way our setups have been. So, I think like anything, as you mature every year, there will be discussions. There will be people trying to figure out how you can make an ESL league competitive, right? And then also our league, Korea, and the other teams, I'm sure they'll make their own adjustments, right? But I think you welcome a thing like ESL because it kind of tests us where we are.
Right.
It opens your eyes. You learn a lot. I think we've grown as a team because we learn from our fellow countries the same way they learn from us, and it's good because it's an Asian thing. Now, can we be successful with the schedule we have? Obviously, it's hard. I think a team that goes there more and more gets more experience. Kung sasaba ka na first year, it's
Mahirap
tough.
talaga.
Mahirap, but I think we have to look at this as growth, and we shouldn't be afraid to fail.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing that we should honor. Like, these things are tough. Nobody's really making excuses. We're just explaining the disadvantages that we may have, right? And it's there, right? But ESL is a classy league. I think the PBA gains a lot from partnering with them. And there are two. There's ESL and BCL. BCL is the FIBA sanctioned. ESL is governed by private backers, right? But I think it's welcome for Asian basketball to have quality tournaments like this, right? So
Well,
hopefully,
we certainly, Coach Luigi, I appreciate your thoughts. And I think it's a very good point that you
very
made
good
about
point.
the
Very good
scheduling.
point.
And I think that's
Salamat
something
po.
sana nga mapakinggan tayo ng mga PBA officials about this. This has been worked out in the past. So hopefully magawa ng paraan yan para sa mga susunod na EASL PBA teams na lalaro. No? Coach Luigi, we wish you all the best not only in your game but in the weather. I hope you get home safely. Ingat kayo.
Salamat po.
And
Thanks, guys.
we hope you win tonight. Go
Thank you.
Meralco.
Thank you, sirs.
Maraming salamat.
Appreciate it. Nice talking with you guys. Salamat po.
Maraming salamat. Mga kaibigan, ang head coach ng Meralco Bolts, also sa EASL, hindi lamang sa PBA, kundi pati rin sa EASL, si Coach Luigi Trillo. Alam mo, maganda yung mga punto niya. No? Pero alam mo ito, sasabihin ko, partner, maraming hindi nakakaalam nito. Ang PBA po nakikinabang sa EASL. Alam ko po to for a fact na merong binabayad ang EASL sa PBA. And it's not a small amount. Kaya kahit papano, alam mo dapat ang PBA ginagawa ng paraan para ang ating mga teams dito ay hindi lamang mananalo, kung hindi maayos din ang kanilang kampanya sa PBA. Sapagkat nakikinabang ang PBA dito sa totoo lang. Kaya po
Kumbaga, binabayaran sila, suklihan mo naman ng magandang
laban din.
Magandang laban
Pangalauna. At saka yung isasalang mo doon, huwag mo naman ipakain sa leon.
Okay.
Diba? Bigyan mo naman ng sapat na sandata para makalaban.
Pero palagay ko maganda yung point ni Coach Luigi, di ba? Kumbaga, isa-shuffle mo lang naman yung conference.
Alam mo, partner, matagal na namin napag-aralan sa PBA yan. Alam yan ng mga tiga-PBA na mas mahirap kumuha ng import around this time dahil nga NBA, Europe, nagsisimula, pati ang mga ibang liga. Kaya talagang dapat ang imports, tandaan mo, ang PBA nagsimula yan April noong unang panahon, di ba? At doon nakukuha yung mga import. Nung panahon ko po, nilipat ko sa October ang start ng season. Ngayon, wala na silang ganon. Kung saan sila madatnan, doon na lang sila magsisimula.
Di ba parang ruleta yung ginaganon?
Kaya sana nga mapag-aralan ng konti and hopefully ang ating po mga koponan sa EASL ay maging successful. Alright, we'll take a break. Pero bago po yan, isa muna pong paalala mula sa ating mga kaibigan sa Smart. Puso Pilipinas is a movement to celebrate the Filipino athlete powered by Smart. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Get a chance to win exclusive Puso Pilipinas merch by sharing their Facebook page in your social media accounts with hashtag Puso Pilipinas. The Giga Life app is the latest mobile app from Smart that lets you discover and enjoy your passions with the different Giga promos. It can be downloaded and used by Smart Postpaid, Smart Prepaid, Pro Prepaid, and TNT subscribers via the Apple or Google Play Store. What can the Giga Life app do for me? Check your balance. Monitor your current subscription. Top up using debit credit card. Subscribe to the latest Giga promos. Monitor your data consumption. Auto-detect your mobile number when you are connected to Smart Network. One-tap subscription to the most popular offer, Giga Video 99. And of course, Power and Play is powered by Smart. Live more today! Thank you! When we return, mamaya po ating makakausap ang mga atleta ng Pencak Silat at ang ating 4-time jet ski world champion si Anton Ignacio sa Power and Play. Hatid po sa inyo ng Cherry Loom, Cherry Tigo, Photon, Joyride at ng N Plus Gold. Ang oras po natin, 8:49 ng umaga. This time check is brought to you by Ultima.
I dare to dream big. To be a voice of my generation. To inspire resilience in the face of roadblocks. And in sharing my stories, I let others share in my passion.
Follow Kai Stories on Twitter and share yours. With Smart Double Giga Stories. Share 2 times the passion with 2 gigabytes for Twitter and more. Guaranteed every day. Plus data for all sites.
Simple, smart ako.
sa True FM.
Sa 105.9.
Palubha ng
kasi hindi matibay yung ginamit nyo. Dapat ang gamitin mo ay cherry loom, ang yerong aluminum. Basta yero, cherry loom. Tibay protektado sa pangmatagalang yero.
Power and play with Com Noli Iyala.
nagbabalik ang Power and Play at ating binabate ang ating mga kapatid sa iba't ibang dako po ng Pilipinas, lalong-lalo na po sa Baguio City. Naimbaga-bigat kada kayo amin. Ingat po tayo at parating po dyan ang bagyo ulit. Paulit-ulit po natin sasabihin yan dahil napakalakas pong itong bagyong ito. Kaya pinag-iingat po natin lahat ng ating mga kaibigan at mga kapatid na nanonood po ng Power and Play ngayong araw po ito. Alam mo partner, ganun daw kalaki ang bagyong yan, si Uwan. Buong Pilipinas parang sakop nitong ulan nito, kaya po talagang nakakatakot. Kaya sana ay maaga ang paghahanda at syempre lahat ng lalo na sa mga tagahilagang Luzon.
Yung mga kababayan
yung kababayan mo, partner.
Pangasinan, maabig kabuwasan at sikay namin, pangkal na yulaba, unsa bitay maksil ya bagyo, bitanad lugar tayo. So, dasal-dasal lang po tayo at importante talagang maghanda tayo sa darating na bagyo.
Oo. At syempre, tuloy-tuloy naman po ang mga laro kahit na umulan. Although hindi natin bukas, by the way, bukas big day para sa UAAP. Of course, today may UAAP games din, pero bukas Ateneo Lasal. At hindi natin alam kung matutuloy yan. In fact, ka-text ko kahapon si Coach Tab Baldwin at sabi nga niya I don't even know kung matutuloy ang laro bukas. So again, sana nga mauna ang babala, no, para
although malayo naman yung mata ng bagyo sa Metro Manila, pero yung dami yata ng ulan ang medyo kinatatakutan din ng pag-asa. Yun ang kwan doon. Yung hangin hindi masyado, pero yung lakas yung dami ng ulan.
Yan ang hindi natin malalaman. At then of course, yung ating napakagandang mga flood control project, masusubukan na naman.
Kaya sinasabi ko sa inyo, ay nga pala.
Mahiya naman kayo.
Mahiya naman kayo. Partner, gusto ko palang batiin din. Isa sa mga magagaling na abogado na nagtapos sa San Beda, si Attorney Marvin Herrera, na palagi nanonood sa ating programa. Batchmate ko yan nung high school. At also, isa pa, dumalo ako sa kanyang napakagandang, it's a small golf tournament aimed at the caddies. Para tulong sa mga caddies sa
parang Euratex nung araw.
Parang gano'n. Pero ito sa Navy Golf naman.
Okay.
Taga-Claret din si Mike Morales, yung kanyang golf tournament. At lastly, isa pag nanonood sa atin, former Shell executive, si Cesar Abaricia. Golf buddy natin yan.
Yes, of course. Salamat sa Shell nga pala. Naimbita ako sa Cavite. Gaganapin yung kanilang media golf tournament sa November 17. By the way, happy ako. Gusto kong bumati lang ng isang happy birthday sa aking kapatid na si Shelly Iyala sa Monday. Sakto sa Bagyo, Shelly.
Binabagyo kaarawan.
Happy birthday, Shell. And of course,
happy birthday.
Yun yung bunso kong kapatid. My other sister, may operation kanina. Again, Sari Cruz, praying for you and for your speedy recovery. Sar, kamagalala dyan, madali lang yan.
Sandali lang yan. Ito, naoperahan lang
Kita mo.
kamakailan.
Wala na, kita mo.
Parang wala nangyayari. At also, bon voyage pala sa aking bayaw, si Melanio Mel Bibay Junior na matagal dito, almost 3 months. Umuwi na ngayon.
Bon voyage. Maya pa ang biyahe.
Alas 12.
Yan. Bon voyage. And of course, sa lahat po ng mga nakikinig sa atin sa Chicago. Bago tayo magpatuloy, syempre, paalala po mula sa mga may hiling mag-joyride. Patuloy po ang ating joyride top-up promo sa Power and Play, kung saan pwede po kayo manalo ng 1,000 pesos JRPay wallet credits. Simple lamang po ang ating mechanics. Download the latest version of the Joyride Super App. Ipadala po ang screenshot ng inyo pong sa inyong home screen at ipadala po ito sa Power and Play FB page via private message. Sama niyo po ang inyong buong pangalan at registered Joyride mobile number, and we will choose 5 lucky winners na amin pong i-announce at the end of the show para manalo ng 1,000 pesos JRPay wallet credits na magagamit nyo for Joyride Delivery, Joyride Motorcycle Taxi, Joyride Taxi Cab, Joyride Car, at ang Joyride Super Taxi. Maraming gumagamit ng Joyride Super Taxi. Lalong-lalo na si Bong Mojica. Dating presidente yan ng Pepsi. ng Cebu Pacific. Nagjo-joyride.
Nagjo-joyride,
At Smart, dating head din na Smart, siya yung nagjo-joyride. Sabi niya, tuwan-tuwa daw siya dun sa joyride. Again, maraming po salamat sa inyo lahat. Talking about natutuwa, maraming matutuwa dahil eto na naman, partner, ang Gilas Pilipinas.
Yes.
Ang Gilas po ay naghahanda na para sa ating FIBA World Cup Qualifiers windows na magsisimula na this month. Actually, back-to-back games yan. Nagaganapin November 28 at December 1. Ang kalaban natin dito, partner, Guam. Kita mo? Ang hirap niyan. Pero ito po, bali-balita, mga kapatid, magsisimula na daw, magpapatawag daw ng practice si Coach Tim Cone, ang ating national coach, beginning November 18. So, medyo based on the statements ni team manager Richard Del Rosario, they will try to have about 4 practices in Inspire doon sa Calamba, and then a few other practices before they leave. At ang PBA ay titigil. Kita mo naman, Salamat, Magbe-break ang PBA from November 17 hanggang December 4. But to give way to the FIBA FIBA World Cup qualifier preparations ng Gilas.
Di makakalaban nila si Jericho Cruz.
Jericho Cruz.
Sa Guam.
Aside from Jericho Cruz, hindi pipitsugin itong team ng Guam. Hindi pipitsugin po itong mga kapatid. Aside from that, kaya ito nakapasok sa World Cup qualifier. Isipin mo pumasok, naungusan nila ang Thailand.
Diba?
Sila ngayon ang nasa World Cup qualifiers. Aside from Jericho Cruz, nandiyan po yung si Gabriel Simon and Ernest Ross mula sa Japan B-League. Kita mo, may dalawa na sila na magagaling. Meron silang tinatawag na si Ty Wesley from Australia. Kita mo?
It's a naturalized player.
Romanian yan, tapos, meron pa silang Jonathan Galloway from Cyprus. Kita, alam mo ba kung anong Cyprus? Ano yun?
Parang pagkain.
At huli, si Matthew Ferguson. 6'10" ito mula sa Amerika. Magaling na player to. Kaya hindi po ito pipitsugon itong Guam. At ang balita ngayon ay hindi po maglalaro. Kompleto yung ating koponan, yung core ni Coach Tim Cone. Pero hindi po lalaro si Kai Soto. Hindi pa rin nila
nakaka-recover.
Recovered na daw, pero ayaw pa nilang ipaglaro talaga ng competitive basketball. Mukhang he's beginning to do a little practicing na. Pero hindi pa maglalaro.
At ang tanong, maglalaro ba si Justin Crowley?
Yun na naman ang tanong. Ang sagot, doubtful daw. Doubtful pa. Pero meron naman papalit. Si QMB. Ang first time na maglalaro ay si Quintin Meliora Brown na papasok na po sa team Gilas na ika nga ay aalis ng Pilipinas November 25 patungo sa Guam para sa kanilang home and away games then against the Guam national team. December 1 naman dito sa Pilipinas ang laban. So supportahan po natin yan. Well, again, these are windows. 3 set yata ng window yan na kukumpletuhin bago yung World Cup qualifier. Bago ang World Cup, which will be in next year. 2027. 2 years from now. 2 years from now. Bago, of course, ang Olympics naman.
Basta importante, mag-qualify tayo dito sa window na to, di ba?
Importante yan. And hopefully, tayo ay ika nga makalusot with flying colors and hindi tayo magkaroon ng losses din. Again, we wish all the best and we wish all the best sa ating Gilas team and we thank the PBA para sa kanilang pagtigil na laro para makapag-practice naman ang ating kupunan. Yun ang nirereklamo dati ni Coach Tim Cone, di ba? Na kulang na kulang ang kanilang paghahanda compared to the other national teams.
Lavar na pumasok lang sa ulo ko ngayon Kita mo yung irony talaga ng basketball natin sa Pilipinas. Umaangal ang ating mga coaches na kulang tayo sa practice. Di ba? Pero sobra-sobra naman sa laro.
Yun nga ang problema
Sobra sa laro, kulang sa practice.
Ewan ko nga, hindi ko maintindihan di ba? Puro laro gusto eh. Walang practice. Actually, ang player, ayaw ng practice, gusto laro. Pero, ang coach, gusto practice. Walang laro. Again, this is a matter na matagal nang pinagdidebatihan at yan bang three conference na yan, ngayon sa bagong landscape ng basketball sa mundo, yan ba ay akma pa rin, ika nga, di ba?
Diba? Kumbaga talagang ramdam na natin, nag-global na talaga ang basketball.
Correct.
Diba? Pero yung system ng PBA,
parochial pa rin. Dito pa rin, yung kumbaga tayo lang hindi natin talagang iniisip yung buong sistema ng mundo.
Yes,
And it's about time na talagang pag-aralan yan. Hindi po, pwede naman kumita ang laging...
Bakit ba?
Diba?
Oldest professional basket league sa Asia yan.
Second in the world.
Second in the world.
Kita
Huwag
mo.
nyo kami gagalawin.
Huwag nyo kami pakilaman. May 4-point shot nga kami. Ay, nako. Oh, talking about basketball, tuloy-tuloy naman po ang NBA. Again, today, naku, 11 laro, partner.
Wow.
And,
yan naman, sobra rin sa laro yan.
pero yan naman, tumitigil.
Matagal.
Matagal. Para makapaghanda. And, again, napakaganda ng ibang mga simula dito. Ang sensational na start, of course, na ating napapanood ay si Victor Wembanyama.
Ay, grabe si Wemby.
Nakikita mo ba yung galaw niya, partner?
Oo,
6, ano ba siya? 7'6"? Pero ganun gumalaw? 7'5", 7'6"?
Oo, di ba? May 3 points pa
May
siya.
may dribble, merong
Saan ka nakakita na slasher?
fade away.
Saan ka nakakita na slasher na dunker?
Ibang klase, no? And right now, naglalaro po ang San Antonio Spurs kontra Houston Rockets. Isa pang napakagandang pinapakita ang Houston Rockets with ang bagong pasok nila na si Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Sabi nila, ito daw yung team na may pinakamatangkad na starting lineup. Puro 7-footer.
Pero nakita mo ba yung video? Naglalakad si Kevin Durant bumangga sa balikat ni Wemby.
Oo. Ibang klase. And kaya po, again, a lot of the NBA teams are playing. Of course, the big news pa rin in the NBA is the gambling incident na tinututukan po natin as it goes on, and we will make a reporting siguro pagka nagkaroon na po ng hearing si Chauncey Billups and of course si Terry Rozier ng Miami Heat. But right now, nagsisimula na po ang mga laro. This is part of the Emirates NBA Cup. Ito yung sinasabi nila, partner. This is a tournament within a tournament. Pero ito ay pampagana sa mga player. May added incentive.
Yeah.
Isipin nyo mga kapatid, itong NBA, lalaki na ng sweldo. Meron pang added incentive.
But wait, there's more.
There's more, di ba? Kaya po kahit papaano, pinag-aaralan nila, paano ba pagandahin pa yung liga? And that's, yun ang ating laging sinasabi, there is always room for improvement. Hindi po tayo pwedeng yun na lang ng yun. Diba? And kahit papaano, and ito, kagaya ngayon, ang daming Emirates NBA Cup games. Yung pong NBA Cup, may tournament po. Hinati-hati yung mga team ng NBA. Just a very quick explanation.
Yeah.
Tapos, sila po ay maglalaro every Friday ang mga laro nila. They are grouped in group stages. Yung mga lulusot to sa group stage, pupunta sa parang quarterfinals and then semifinals. At yung semifinals na yun ay lalaro sa Las Vegas. Bago po yung finals ng NBA Emirates Cup, which is a championship on its own within the season. Dahil nga ho, ang kanilang nakikita, minsan sa simula, nawawalan ng gana yung mga player dahil maaga pa. Pero ang ginawa ng NBA, nilagyan nila na ngayon ng ika nga ng rason.
To sweeten
the pot.
Yun.
Para may championship na tinatawag
I think
NBA
this
Cup.
is the second year.
Third year na.
Third year pala. Sorry. It's their third year tong Emirates.
And it's been a very successful one. LA won the first one. At yung second one, I believe, was Indiana yata. Or Milwaukee, parang ganon. One of those teams na nanalo ng NBA Emirates Cup. So, again, we're looking at the games right now at ang interesting game ay yung San Antonio Spurs kontra Houston Rockets. Mamaya, maglalaban ng Golden State Warriors at Denver Nuggets.
Oh, magandang laban.
Magandang laban yan po, mga kapatid. And finally, by the way, gusto natin congratulatein si Miguel Tabuena na nanalo po ng International Series dito sa Pinas. Yan po ay International Golf Tournament na ginanap sa Santa Elena Golf and Country Club. Si Miguel Tabuena, ang ating pong kababayan, ang nanalo ng torneyong iyon. At alam mo, ang kanyang nakalaban doon, hindi po madadali. Including some live golf stars. Katulad ni Dustin Johnson, si Louis Oosthuizen, at saka si marami pang mga nakalaban siya doon.
Patrick Reed, nandun
Patrick Reed, yes. Si
Noli Iyala.
At alam mo, pinanalunan ni Miguel Tabuena? Konti lang naman.
More or less.
21 million.
26?
26? Binawasan ko ng 5 eh.
Dahil ikaw yung agent.
26 million, isipin nyo. Ganun po kalaki yung pinanalunan ni Miguel Tabuena. But again, more than that, it's the prestige. And hopefully, he can make now, he has a chance to make the Live Golf Tour.
Yeah.
Dahil doon sa kanyang pagkapanalong yun.
No, yung last tournament, saan ba ginawa yung partner? Hong Kong ba?
Itong last one was week before was Hong Kong. This week is in Singapore.
Yeah. Yung Hong Kong, he played well.
Singapore, he played well again.
He played well again. Kaya may mukhang alam mo, ganyan kasi kami. Actually, ang talaga apelyido ko, Tabuena.
Ano, bakit?
Hindi si Jera Tabuena ako eh.
Ayan ka na naman. Well, mga kabit, again, all of these sports heroes doing us proud. And again, we congratulate si Miguel Tabuena, of course, si Alex Ayala, lahat po ng mga ating mga manlalaro. And tayo naman, isang malungkot lang na balita, si Coach Eric Spoelstra ng NBA Miami Heat at ngayon ay head coach po ng US Basketball, USBA, no? Yung Team USA na lalaro sa LA Olympics, nasunugan, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. Buong bahay po ni Coach Eric Spoelstra ay nasunog and went into flames at naubos nga yung kanyang bahay sa Miami. And again, we're praying for the family ni Coach Eric Spoelstra at sana'y
wala naman yata na talaga yung ari-arian lang yata na sunog.
Nasunog,
walang nano. Pero alam mo, ganyan rin yung nangyari dati kay Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yung bahay niya sa LA, yung nasunog. Talagang lahat ng mga memorabilias niya, even because before, kilalang kilala yan si Kareem Abdul-Jabbar na nagko-kolekta ng mga vinyl records. Pero hindi pa uso yun.
Vinyl records?
Vinyl records ng mga
So nasunog din lahat yun?
Nasunog rin lahat.
Well, kaya po, again, ang ating pong pakikidalamhati kay Coach Eric Spoelstra. Isa pong kapwa Pilipino. At yan ay proud na pinagmamalaki niya na Pilipino ang kanyang roots. In fact, nagpunta na yan sa San Pablo sa aming eskwelahan.
Diba? Taga San Pablo.
Tiga Los Baños yan.
Los Baños.
Tiga Los Baños talaga. At talagang pinagmamalaki niya yon, yung kanyang roots dito po sa Pilipinas. Alright, bago po tayo magpatuloy, syempre, silipin muna natin ang ating pong mga viral videos at pop culture sa mundo ng palakasan sa Stop and Pop. Ang title po ng video natin ngayong umaga ay Shaolin Volleyball. Kita mo? Shaolin, ha? Tingnan nga natin to.
Shaolin.
Natatandaan niyo po ba yung 2000? Yo, kita niyo yan, 2001 movie na Shaolin Soccer? Ayan, kung merong Shaolin Soccer, meron din Shaolin Volleyball. Tingnan niyo naman sa play na ito. Halos mamatay na yung bola, pero di pumayag yung isang player na nakadapa na pero nagawa pa rin ibalik yung bola gamit ang turning kick. Kita mo? Panoorin nyo ulit. Turning kick. Yun, ang maganda sa play na yan. Nakapuntos pa sila. Ganyan talaga siguro kapag #blessed and #Shaolin Volleyball.
Parang partner.
Pati yung isa, kita mo, tumbling pa. Boy, tumbling.
Parang parang akala ko yung laro nila hindi volleyball eh. Sepak takraw.
Pwede rin. Sepak takraw dahil ang sepak takraw konektado sa Pencak Silat.
Ayun. Mamaya na pag-uusapan.
At yan ang ating pag-uusapan po sa susunod na segment ng Power and Play. When we return, hatid po sa inyo ng Cherry Loom, Cherry Tigo, Photon, Joyride at ng N Plus Gold. Ang oras po natin. 9:14 ng umaga. This time check is brought to you by Ultima.
I dare to dream big. To be a voice of my generation. To inspire resilience in the face of roadblocks. And in sharing my stories, I let others share in my passion.
Follow Kai's stories on Twitter and share yours. With Smart Double Giga Stories. Share 2 times the passion with 2 gigabytes for Twitter and more. Guaranteed every day. Plus data for all sites.
Simple, smart ako.
Ang True FM, totoong nasa kanan na po ng FM band sa 105.9. Dito tayo sa totoo.
Long day at work.
Plus something cool and creamy.
It's a match. Stuck in traffic.
Plus something earthy and refreshing. It's a match.
Refresh with Dunkin' Matcha Latte. Made with finely ground green tea powder and milk to match your mood and cravings. You plus Dunkin' Matcha Latte.
It's a match.
Cause anytime is Dunkin' time.
Hey, it's Val Mariano. You know what time it is? It's Dunkin' Coffee time. Grab your Dunkin' Coffee today.
Celebrate the lives of your fallen family heroes at Tahanan ng Alaala in Himlayang, Pilipino. We offer premium memorial service by providing 24 hours personalized customer care with flexible funeral and chapel accommodation packages. At Himlayang Pilipino, we give honor to the heroes of your lives. For inquiries, you may contact us at 0968-896-4850 or 0917-713-5034 or visit us at www.himlayangpilipino.org.
Himlayang Pilipino.
Long day at work.
Plus something cool and creamy.
It's a match. Stuck in traffic.
Plus something earthy and refreshing. It's a match.
Refresh with Dunkin' Matcha Latte. Made with finely ground green tea powder and milk to match your mood and cravings. You plus Dunkin' Matcha Latte.
It's a match.
Cause anytime is Dunkin' time.
Hey, it's Val Mariano. There's nothing like a Dunkin' treat today.
May mas babagay pa bang makatanggap ng Icon Award kung hindi ang totoong broadcast icon? Buong pagmamalaking binabati ng True FM si Ted Filon, pinarangalan bilang Best FM Radio Male Personality sa 6th Alta Media Icon Awards. Deserve na deserve, sir! Congratulations sa aming natatanging kapatid!
Mukhang kailangan ko na naman palitan ng bubong ko, pare. Mag-iisang taong pa lang yan. May tulo na kagad.
Ay, bossing! Baka naman kasi hindi matibay yung ginamit nyo. Dapat ang gamitin mo ay cherry loom, ang yerong aluminum. Basta yero, cherry loom. Tibay protektado sa pangmatagalang yero.
Power and Play with Com Noli Iyala.
Muli ko nagbabalik ang Power and Play in our second hour. Alam niyo po mga kapatid, talagang malapit na po ang Southeast Asian Games. Kaya po, in the next few weeks, ating pong itatampok ang ilang mga NSAs, no? At mga atleta po ng ating mga National Sports Associations na lalaban at muling susubukang magbigay ng karangalan para sa ating bansa. At ngayong araw pong ito, ang ating pong makakasama, isa doon. isa sa mga NSAs na hindi naman madalas na pag-uusapan, partner. No? Kaya gusto natin bigyan sila ng space din para naman makita natin ang paghihirap nitong mga atleta.
At na magbigay rin ng kaalaman tungkol sa palakasan na to, itong sport na to.
Kasi ang lagi natin alam na yung mga popular na sports, boxing, billiards, taekwondo, track and field. Pero meron pong mga ibang mga atleta na talaga naman nagpupursige at nananalo pero hindi masyadong ika nga na-expose. Kaya ngayong araw pong ito kasama natin ang mga atleta ng Pencak Silat team, yung tinatawag nating from the NSA na ang pangalan po ng NSA nila ay Silat Sports Association. Yan po ang National Sports Association ng Pencak Silat. Walang iba kundi ang ating dating SEA Games medalists. Unang gold medalist noong nakaraang SEA Games sa Hanoi, si Francine Padios, at ang ating pong Cambodia SEA Games silver medalist na si Lacao, and ang ating pong national coach from Indonesia, Coach Andy Zulkarnaen. Magandang umaga, everyone. Thank you for joining us here on Power and Play. Coach, thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Well, unahin ko muna siguro itong ating mga atleta. Francine, this is your second time sa show, and again, we welcome you here. Kamusta ang paghahanda nyo para sa Southeast Asian Games, Francine? Kayo ba ay puspusan na? Are there any tournaments that you are joining to prepare for the SEA Games?
Good morning, sir. Good morning sa mga nakikinig po. I think last month we competed for the pre-SEA Games po sa Silat, and maganda po yung naging resulta kasi hindi ako nakapanalo ng medalya, pero actually kakabalik ko lang kasi galing sa training sa military. So medyo adjusting, pero because of sa mga foreign coach po natin, si Coach Andy and also si Coach Ilvia, which is wife ni Coach Andy, is malaki po siyang part para po mas lalo pa akong mas makahabol sa training nila. Sa sini po, sa sini natin, kasi tatlo na lang yung sini yung maglalaro ngayon, tatlong kategory, Rigu male and Tunggal female at male. So sa performance po namin ngayon, we are still mas pa namin, parang inaaral pa namin yung bagong techniques and ini-improve pa namin yung techniques, pero surely po mapo-perform po namin ng maayos at maganda po ang magiging resulta when SEA Games come po.
Mark James, ikaw ba ay qualified din para sa Thailand SEA Games?
Good morning po, sir. Yes po. This Thailand po na SEA Games is maglalaro po ako sa event ng tanding po. Nung last Cambodia na SEA Games po, sir, is naglaro po ako na Bukator Artistic ng single bamboo shield at nag-silver naman po tayo doon. At ang pinakaunang participate ko po ng SEA Games 2021 Vietnam is hindi po tayo pinalad na nag-medal kasi na-disqualified po ako sa laro. At nung mga past na laro ko po is dami naman po akong natutunan sa mga laro ko po na Tapos ang pinaka-thankful ko lang po is malaking pasasalamat ko po na dumating yung foreign coach namin na malaking naitulong po sa paghahanda namin sa SEA Games. Ito po yung SEA Games na Thailand po ngayon. Ang pinaghahandaan ko po talaga na magsisilbing comeback fight ko ulit sa men's standing. At lalong-lalo na po, isa sa pinaka-challenge ko po, sir, na umangat po ako ng timbang from class D, 65 to 70 kg is ngayon, umangat po ako ng class E category from 65 to 70 kg is ito yung pinaghahandaan ko po, sir, na makuha ko yung pinakamimiti kong medalya.
Very good, very good. Well,
thankful po ako sa...
Bago ko ipasok kay Jera, my partner Jera, Coach Andy, alam niyo ba mga kapatid, Pencak Silat is actually an Indonesian martial arts.
Yeah.
And to have an Indonesian coach to be part of the national team is such a big boost for our sport. So, Coach Andy, let me just ask you, what do you think of our Filipino Pencak Silat athletes compared to Indonesians and of course all over Asia and all over the world? When you got here, what did you see in our Pencak Silat athletes that made you accept this coaching job in the Philippines?
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Good morning. Now, we prepare 15 athlete Pencak Silat from Philippines to SEA Games Thailand. But very good to training, have good spirit, and all we hope maximum and all athlete can get the podium in SEA Games. And now Pencak Silat very good fighter, I think, from Vietnam, from Indonesia, from Malaysia, and usually before SEA Games, Thailand have 4 gold medal. But now Philippines I think can do the best for Philippine team Pencak Silat in SEA Games. Inshallah.
Wow.
Okay, Coach, for the benefit of all our viewers and listeners in this program, because I've heard of Pencak Silat, but can you describe what kind of martial arts is this that is different from other martial arts, and what does Pencak Silat mean in English?
Okay, I think any martial art same, but the Pencak Silat maybe from the Southeast Asian country, same like Arnis, maybe that special Pencak Silat he have artistic art like that. If example you want to fight, but before you fight you must 2 or 3 movement like artistic like that. And Pencak Silat about punch, kiss, and dropping like that. And the athlete Pencak Silat must have smart because many strategy in artistic and attending like that.
From what I understand, Pencak Silat literally means to fight artfully with artistic movements, no? And I think Francine, 'di ba ang Pencak Silat is really everything, may kicking, may grappling, merong punching, ganun ba? Can you explain to us a little bit kung ano ang mga disciplines o mga ginagawa niyo sa Pencak Silat?
Yes po, mostly po talaga kasi ang movement po namin is more power tapos speed, pero yung without kapag may power at may speed, meron kasi sa Silat, yun nga sabi ni Coach Andy, is meron pa rin kaming art. We cannot just kick, we just not just suntok lang basta. Before mag-start talaga, kailangan po namin mag-form ng what do you call it, langka. Right, Coach? Langka?
Yes, right.
Yeah, we have to langka. So any kind of form like that. So we have to perform it before fighting. And even though as artistic, we are moving like laban talaga namin kasi parang demo lang talaga kami. Pero before kami magde-demo, we have to perform parang perguruan, which is another form of langka din naman siya, pero parang mas mahaba. Yung langka kasi is parang isa-isa lang siya. So ang perguruan is parang yun yung what do you call, parang yun yung pagkatao mo or yun yung talaga, yung parang magiging galaw mo.
Sabi nga nila parang halo daw ito ng both martial arts and parang cultural performance parang ganun ang dating ng Pencak Silat.
Pero wala kayong contact sport dito similar with 'di ba? Parang sa taekwondo or sa karate, merong may kata at saka meron din yung talaga may contact sport.
May laban, Mark James, meron ba ganon?
Yes, meron po kaming meron yun sa kata. Ang kata sa Pencak Silat is sini. Ang combat sa Silat is standing. Ako po, sini po ako, meaning demo sports po ako. Ako lang parang yun nga, kata lang. Tapos, si James L po natin, si James L po, is yung combat po natin, which is may contact po talaga. Ang different lang po sa sini, different sa sini, is may weapon po kami. So, ako, ang weapon ko is gulok at stick. So, yung mga iba po natin, like, sila, yan, I think you know naman po yung Abad siblings, yun sa kanila, may mga karambit, may mga ganun sila. May, parang yung fork na, na weapon. Tapos si Coach Andy po natin is, coach po natin siya sa tanding. Coach Andy is our coach in our tanding, which is, because of Coach Andy, the tanding or the combat is improving very well po. Ang coach po namin sa sini is also wife of Coach Andy, which is Coach Ilvia. And it's a very helpful, it's a good help po sa amin since galing po sila sa Indonesia. Medyo, kumbaga, may spy tayo sa kanila. Ganun po. So, kaya maganda po kasi. Thank you din po sa namin, thank you sa PSC at also sa NSA po namin, kay Ma'am Princess at kay Secretary General Ainer po, Sir Ainer Candor, para naka-provide po sa amin at nabigyan po kami ng foreign coach po. At magiging maganda naman po yung namin.
Kumbaga sa karate, may yung sinasabi, may kata, yung combat naman yung kumite.
Kumite.
Yung talagang nagsasalpukan.
Mark Jays, I wanna ask you, kasi when you prepare, parang ganyan sa SEA Games, anong itsura ng training ninyo? Anong ginagawa nyo, both physically and technique, conditioning, mentally? Anong usual na routine ninyo para kayo maghanda sa isang competition katulad ng SEA Games?
Usually po yung pinapagawa po ng coaches po sa amin, sir, is more on speed and endurance po kami. Speed, power po, like drills. Like sa conditioning naman po, sir, is more on nakafocus po kami sa speed, power, and balancing. Kasi sa laro po ng combat sports ng Silat po, sir, is more on speed, technique, at sa takedown naman po is yung pinaka-importante is meron po kaming tinatawag na counter takedown. Dapat kailangan po namin na malakas yung legs namin para hindi po kami basta-basta ma-takedown po ng kalaban namin at mabigay sa kalaban yung points. Kasi yung laro po ng Silat po, sir, is pag once na makatch namin yung kalaban, is kailangan din namin i-defend namin po yung points namin na hindi kami ma-counter takedown ng kalaban po para yung puntos po na makukuha namin is sa amin mas makalamang po kami. Kaya ang pinufokusan po namin ngayon, sir, sa paghahanda is yung high intensity training po namin ngayon is more on speed endurance talaga, sir, yung pinufokusan namin sa amin ng mga coaches po ngayon na ma-apply po namin sa laro.
Very good. Well, hindi to kasi dito is hindi masyadong maraming exposure sa ating bansa ng ganito. Wala masyadong maraming tournaments.
I was about to ask Coach Andy, how do you measure the gaining popularity of Pencak Silat not only in Southeast Asia but in Asia or even in Europe or in the States? How popular is this becoming right now?
Okay, right now, Pencak Silat is popular because like now in Islamic Solidarity Game, now have Pencak Silat. And before have Asian Youth Game in Bahrain, have Pencak Silat too. And Alhamdulillah, Philippine Pencak Silat have 1 gold medal from Asian Youth Game from Pencak Silat. And then in Europe, every year have like Belgium Open, like and France Open. Before have UK Open, have Pencak Silat in Europe. And then I think last before SEA Games Philippines, Team Philippines go to Belgium Open too. And we hope next year in April, Team Philippines can go again to Belgium Open. I think 25 third Belgium Open next year.
Okay.
Very popular now Pencak Silat in Europe and Asia.
Yeah. We had a gold medalist in the Bahrain Asian Youth Games just last month This is Cram Carpio who gave us a gold medal. And that's why, Coach Andy, when you see this and you're saying, our athletes are very good in Pencak Silat, how can we introduce Pencak Silat in our grassroots program? Introducing it to schools, to communities, to young athletes. What is your suggestion so that we can make it even more popular and make it more wide in terms of participation?
Yeah, maybe after this SEA game, we sit with DepEd and have Dr. Lino from Philippines. He the head program to grassroots, and I think 2 months before we meet with Chairman Pato already to make the new program to grassroots, and maybe my president, Mam Prince and Sekjen Sir Ainer already to make a new program to grassroots for next year, I think. Yeah.
Well, alam mo, it's not it's a sport that is also medal rich, so we really can cultivate this. Francine, before tayo magtapos, in tournaments, international tournaments na hinaharap nyo kagaya niyan, ano yung pinakamalaking hamon para sa inyo? What are the challenges? Kumbaga, what are the biggest challenges that you face in international competition, especially against teams na talagang sanay sa Pencak Silat na parang endemic sa kanila, organic sa kanila yung sport na yon. And how do you overcome those things, Francine?
For me po, different po kasi yung magiging challenges sa bawat atleta. So, ang good thing lang kasi, ako po, hindi po talaga ako honestly sa maalam kung ano magiging problem. Kasi different po tayo kung paano, ano yung pinoproblema ng atleta. Tulad ng isa namin pong kasamahan is recently po na nag-pass. Tapos may isa din kaming kasamahan na because of bagyong Tino na rin. So, aside sa personal po naming magiging problem, sa factor lang po siguro sa lahat-lahat is siguro the weather here in Thailand, since we were given a chance po na makapag-training po dito ng mahaba sa Thailand po. So, nakapag-adjust naman po kami dito sa weather, kaya nakapag-adjust, pero may parating pa kasi, kaya may another adjustment na naman ng mga kasamahan namin. So, ang maganda lang kasi po, ang makakatulong po sa amin is we were provided with a good coach po. Kasi malaking bagay po talaga ang coach. Kaya thankfully naman po na we were given a good coach, Coach Andy, Coach Elovia, and si Coach Nards. At also may parating po kami another coach po si Coach Dindin. So maganda din po yon. Tapos ang maganda din is na-providean po yung mga tanding po natin ng ka-study spar nila po. Na syempre pagod na sila, so additional na mga kasamahan po namin na darating yata 8 po. So thankful talaga kami sa PSC and sa NSA po namin for always giving us a chance na mag-improve po. Tapos yun na naman po yung magiging yun yung tulong, yun yung mahihirapan kami at doon naman po kami, yun po yung tulong.
Alright.
Kasi po hindi po kami mag-i-improve kung wala din kami magandang coach at wala din po yung suporta ng PSC at yung NSA po namin.
Okay, Coach Andy, leading towards the Southeast Asian Games, how many players will you be fielding in the Southeast Asian Games this December?
Now in SEA game, he just opened 13 number, a little.
More or less 13 players.
All like Philippine 15 player because have Regu just 3 person, 1 number.
Okay. And what are the chances of getting medals this coming Southeast Asian Games?
For Pencak Silat now just 13 gold medal.
Yeah.
But now have 10 country prepare to Pencak Silat.
All right. Well, siguro let me ask Mark James. Mark, ano ang ikaw silver medalist ka in the last SEA Games? Ano ang confidence level mo? Kaya bang malakas ba ang kumpiyansa ng team? Malakas ba ang kumpiyansa mo na magiging ginto? Mark? Naghang si Mark. Oh, Mark, can you hear us? Oh. Naka-mute ka yata. Naka-mute ka.
Para po sa akin, sir, is yung hangarin ko po na makuha ko po yung gintong medalya is makukuha ko po sa training po, discipline, at lalo na po ngayon is babalik po ako sa tanding ngayong SEA Games na po na laro na to. Is thankful naman po ako sa mga coaches namin at sa NSA president namin at sa SIGGEN namin po na tinutulungan po nila kami ma-provide po yung pangangailangan namin bilang atleta. Isa din po sa motivation ko po na makakuha pa ako ng gintong medalya is yung past na laro ko po. Bali, ito yung magsisilbing comeback fight ko po at magpursige pa po na mas lalong galingan sa laro at makakuha ng bagong strategy sa training. Yung sa training pa lang ginagawa ko na yung best ko, kung ano man yung ma-apply ko sa training is ganun din yung iniisip ko na ma-apply ko din sa laro ko, sir.
Okay.
Sa possible na po na manalo, kaya na makakuha tayo ng gintong medalya is para po sa akin, nasa preparation po at discipline po.
Okay. Well, we wish you all the best sa Pencak Silat Team Philippines sa Southeast Asian Games, and sana nga iuwi nyo lahat ng 13 gold medals dyan sa Southeast Asian Games. Maraming salamat, Francine, Mark James, and Coach Andy. Thank you so much for joining us. God bless you in the Southeast Asian Games.
Best of luck, team.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mga kaibigan, yan po ang ating Team Philippines sa Pencak Silat. We will continue to monitor their performance, and of course, itatampok pa natin ang iba't ibang mga atleta natin papunta sa SEA Games.
Pero partner, sinabi mo, ano ibig sabihin ng Pencak Silat?
The meaning is to fight artfully.
Artfully. So, ang artfully, silat.
Silat, yes.
Diba?
Yes, so,
Oh,
Pencak is fight.
Bakit sa atin? Pare, nasilat ka.
Artfully din yun eh.
Artfully
naunahan ka. Nagoyo ka. Alright, mga kaibigan, before we continue, tuloy-tuloy po ang ating, syempre, pasasalamat sa lahat po ng mga supporters ng Power and Play, lahat po ng ating mga sponsors. Unahin ko na po, of course, ang Cherry Loom, ang yerong may aluminum sa ganitong pabago-bago ang panahon, mga kapatid. Sobrang init tapos biglang uulan, naku, kailangan po natin ng matibay at protektadong bubong. Dapat ang bubong ay yerong may aluminum. Kapag may aluminum, tsak na pang matagalan. At isa lang alam kong dekalidad na yerong may aluminum, yan ang Cherry Loom. Tibay protektado sa pang matagalang yero. Cherry Loom, ang yerong may aluminum.
Thank you!
Photon Vans, kapag komportable ang biyahe, ang sarap mag long trip, at iyan ang hatid ng Photon Vans tulad ng Photon Transvan E, Photon Transvan HR, Photon Traveler X 16-seater, Photon Traveler XL 19-seater, at ang Photon Tuano 15-seater, Photon Tuano Executive 11-seater. Turbo diesel ang makina, walang bitin sa lakas at hatak. Merong manual at meron ding automatic transmission. Pang negosyo, pang barkada, at pampamilya. Merong 5-year or 150,000 kilometer warranty, whichever comes first. Pumunta at tumawag sa pinakamalapit na Photon dealership sa inyong lugar.
Thank you!
Cherry Tiggo. Energize your drive with the all-new Cherry Tiggo Cross HEV, one of the most attainable hybrid electric vehicles in the market. The hybrid electric vehicle is one of the most powerful, feature-packed subcompact SUVs that delivers 204 horsepower and a class-leading 310 Newton meters of torque. And with a 5-star ANCAP safety rating, 14 advanced driver assistance features, including adaptive cruise control and a 360-degree camera, you get the peace of mind that comes with advanced protection every time you hit the road. This electrified SUV comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto at an introductory price of just 1.198 million pesos. With a 1,200-kilometer full tank range, the Tiggo Cross HEV can take you from Manila to Baguio and back twice without needing to refuel. Backed by an 8-year battery warranty and a 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty, this vehicle definitely offers a worry-free driving experience. Visit your nearest Cherry Auto Philippines dealership and book a test drive today.
Thank you!
Joyride, ang iyong bagong kasundo. No more waiting na sa Joyride QR Code Instant Booking. Parahin lang ang Joyride MC Taxi Driver at i-generate ang QR Code sa Joyride Super App. Ipascan ito sa driver para match agad. At sa Joyride Super Taxi Hatid Airport Service, wala nang hassle sa pagpunta sa airport sa inyong next flight. Pre-book a ride to the airport from 2 weeks to 24 hours prior to your departure. For inquiries, you may call Joyride Super Taxi Hatid Airport Hotline at 0920-948-6550. 717 Deli, serving quality classic premium sandwiches. Treat yourself to a feel-good meal today. Located at 3rd floor, 53 Connecticut Street, Green Hills, San Juan. 717 Deli, keep you smiling with every bite.
Thank you.
Skin, your face and body anti-aging center with branches at Alabang Town Center and Green Hills, San Juan. For your skin assessment and treatment schedule, please call 0917-890-1640.
Thank you.
Smart, live more today.
Thank you.
Rudy Project Shades, elevate your performance and style with Rudy Project.
Thank you.
N Plus Gold, may bago tayong teammates sa Power and Play, ang N Plus Gold Adult Nutritional Powder Drink para sa bawat laban. Powered ka with calcium, phosphorus, vitamin D3, essential nutrients for mobility and bone strength, at soy protein to support muscle development. N Plus Gold, tanda ng pagmamahal.
Thank you.
At Ultima, vitamins and minerals with ginseng food supplement. Ultima.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng ating mga kaibigan at mga supporters. Alright, mga kapatid, at this point, pasok na natin ang ating susunod na guest partner. Ang isa pong world champion na pinagmamalaki ngayon ng bansa at a very young age of 19 years old.
Wow.
At siya po ang ating itatampok sa In the Spotlight. Siya po ay isang world champion, ika nga ng 4-time world champion sa pagdating sa laro na jet ski. Ang kasama po natin ngayon, walang iba kung hindi si Anton Ignacio. Good morning, Anton. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, good morning, Anton.
Hello, Sir Noli. Hello, Sir Jerry. Good morning po.
Thank you for...
You really look 19 years old.
And you really look like you are tanned and you're out there in the water, Anton. Well, you know, alam mo, let me begin right away. We've heard so much about your story, about kung paano ka nagsimula. Alam mo, his dad is, of course, a renowned jet ski national champion ng Pilipinas, si Robert Ignacio. And obviously, marami na napag-usapan tungkol sa kanyang pagsisimula. Anton, you know, your father taking you on your first ride, how you were scared and how you just wanted to swim. Ang tanong ko, what did you like about that first ride, Anton? Kaya mo nagustuhan ng jet ski?
I feel like for me, what made me like jet skiing was maybe the thrill and the adrenaline, of course. I feel like that's what really made me fall in love with the sport po.
Gano'ng katanda ka nun? Nung una mong ride na yun?
Gano'ng kabata?
Gano'ng ka kabata na ika nga, naramdaman mo na yung thrill.
I think I was like 12 or 13 years old at that time po.
Abot mo na yung mga control.
Abot naman po, pero sobrang late ko po noon kasi. Medyo mahirap.
Yeah, but ako lang I'm just interested to know, Anton. These jet skis that you're using, are these similar to car racing wherein you have to modify your jet ski, or you just get an ordinary jet ski more or less, depends on the motor, the engine? Can you please explain it to us?
Yeah, correct. It's like car racing. So basically, you get the mechanic, and then the mechanic is the one that fixes your ski. So basically, it's like if you have a good mechanic, you have a big chance of winning also, because they're the ones who will really make your jet ski faster. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, walang capacity ba? I mean, walang categories.
Levels,
categories
of 1,000 horsepower, mga gano'n. Meron ba gano'n?
Yes, there's stand-up jet ski, and then there's 1100 and the 1800 cc. Yeah.
Yung stand-up, yung nakatayo sa jet ski, yun ba yun?
Yes po, yes po.
Okay.
Saan category ka, Anton?
I'm racing the 1100 po.
The 1100.
Like the one being shown in the photo now. In the video.
Anton, how much was your dad's, I guess, history as a champion jet ski rider? How much part of it influenced your decision to be also to compete in this sport?
I'd say that's one of the biggest factors because I think if he didn't race before, I wouldn't know anything about this sport or have knowledge about it. So when I saw that he was racing and that he wanted me to race also, I really gave it a shot.
Oh. What is the best tip na nakuha mo sa daddy mo? The best advice that you've gotten from him in terms of racing and competing in jet ski?
I feel like the best advice is even though you're at the back, don't give up and try to catch up.
Talaga? Wow.
Yes.
Did he ever say how dangerous the sport is?
Well, the first time I tried, not really, but later on, during my first few races, I realized that it was a very dangerous sport.
Oo. Kasi may mga kilala ko na namatay na sa jet ski, no?
Yes.
So unless you're a real trained professional or kagaya ni Anton, atleta talaga, this is not for the weak of heart. Hindi rin talaga para sa ganyan.
And
So
there are other factors to consider.
Yeah,
Minsan,
yeah.
yung
Tubig,
wave niya,
yung tubig. Oh,
diba?
yung tubig. So ano ko, nabasa ko rin that you have said and admitted na you have to be in tip-top shape, partner, no? Bigat yan eh. I have tried that several times. So anong regular week para sa iyo, Anton, in terms of training, especially for a very big competition?
So on the weekdays po, usually, I try to work out. I do weightlifting or maybe cross-training sometimes like basketball to stay in shape na po or just to be fit. And then on the weekends, that's when I practice here in Subic. I'm actually here now. I'm gonna practice later. We practice from Friday to Sunday.
Yun.
Yes, bro.
Okay.
So,
how about your studies? How do you balance your studies with your training?
Are you still studying?
Yes po. Yes, I'm currently in Endron colleges now po.
Endron, okay. Are you in high school or college?
I'm in second year college. Right?
Anong kinukuha mo, Anton?
Operations management.
Talaga nakakatuwa. Okay, in terms of jet ski naman itself, ano ang mga aspects ng focus ng training mo? Kasi pagmamaneho din yan partner And of course yung balance, 'di ba? And of course yung basa ng dagat. So ano naman ang focus mo diyan sa jet ski training itself?
So when it comes to yung training namin po, I feel like you really need to you really have to be attentive of the people around you, like when you're practicing or gano'n, and kung saan po pupunta next, like from buoy to buoy. You really have to have good memorization.
Nung course?
Nung course, yes po.
Okay.
Actually, I was about to ask that question, Anton, di ba? That jet ski is more or less parang motorsiklo yan, di ba?
Yes.
Wala
very
bang,
similar.
Wala ba mga kamote riders? Wala ba? Well, during competition, sabi mo nga, di ba?
yung pabaliktad ng takbo.
Nagka-counterflow.
No, ikaw ba, ilan ba kayo sa pamilya, Anton?
4 po.
4, lahat ba kayo Ikaw ba ang pinakamatanda o pinakabata?
Yes, pinakamatanda po.
Pinakamatanda. So yung mga kapatid mo, bata pa, are you all into jet ski?
Not yet po, not yet.
Not yet.
Just me as of now.
Talaga. When you are not in the water, like you are in Subic, ano bang ginagawa mo? Are you a regular young man that enjoys hanging out or whatever, doing other things?
What again po? When I'm outside of the water?
When you're not in the water, what do you do?
Oh yeah. So I love going out with my friends. Usually, I love spending time with loved ones, and yeah. Also, during the weekends, I go out also, have a good time.
May meron ka na bang na influence na mag-jet ski na rin sa mga kaibigan mo?
Yes, actually. They're trying it. Kahit for fun lang po. Nag-enjoy naman po sila. So,
At ikaw na nagtuturo pag ganon.
yes.
Lalong-lalo siguro ng mga safety, no? Yun ang importante dyan kasi sa simula, medyo pag thrill seeker ka delikado ka dyan.
Dagdag ko na dyan. With his looks, hindi ba chick magnet yung pinaggagawa mo dyan?
Nandyan ang daddy.
Sorry. Siyempre, jet ski yan. World champion. Chick magnet yan.
Other than jet ski, do you play other sports, Anton?
When I was in high school po, I used to play in the football varsity.
Football?
For Los Aldinos.
Wow! Varsity, Varsity level?
Yes po.
Wow! Sino ba mga idol mo sa football?
Sila Messi, Neymar.
Yeah. You know, alam natin that jet ski is very expensive. You have to have your own machine. You have to have equipment, of course, gasolina. All of these things. You have maintenance. You have to travel to kung saan may tubig. Do you think this is a sport? Alam natin ang Pilipinas is an archipelago. Ang dami nating tubig, no? How can we get more people, more young people to get to enjoy jet ski and to participate in that sport?
Not just leisure, no? Pero yung competitive
jet skiing.
I feel like if the whole Philippine jet ski team now, maybe if we keep spreading the word or doing interviews like these, I feel like more people will know about the sport and want to try it. So, ako naman po, I'm trying to play my role in doing that because I want the sport to grow bigger also.
Sabi ko, ang dami natin tubig sa buong libre ang tubig Kaya ang kailangan mo na lang talaga dyan yung equipment. Sana may mga yung NSA magbigay ng minsan introductory classes na pwedeng gumamit ng jet ski, di ba?
And not only that, di ba, Anton? If you compete internationally outside of the country, you also have to bring your own jet ski, di ba?
Yes, correct.
Di ba? It needs a lot of arrangements in order to bring your jet ski to another country. Tama ba?
Yes.
Equipment. Magastos talaga yan. Alright, well, Anton, I know that you will be playing in the Southeast Asian Games or participating in the jet ski competition. How are you preparing for the SEA Games? And may mga pre-tournaments ka ba, Anton? Nagsusurvey ka na ba ng tubig ng Thailand? Nag-survey ka na ba?
Maalat ba? Maalat?
Yes. Actually, I'm going there po next week to start practicing. And yes. So for my recent competitions, I had a competition in the USA po, like last month lang po. In Arizona.
In Arizona.
Yes,
Okay.
po.
And so, are you confident that you can finish in the podium, Anton?
Podium finish?
I'd say we have a good chance this year po, and I'm really ready po.
All right. Well, Anton, we wish you all the best. Good luck sa Southeast Asian Games and good luck sa iyong career. We're very proud of you as a world champion, and I'm sure you will continue to be one and carry our flag for many, many years. Congratulations and good luck.
Good luck, Anton.
Thank you, Sir Dolly. Thank you, Sir Jera. Thank you.
Mga kaibigan ng ating pong 4-time world jet ski champion, Anton Ignacio, 19 years old, mga kapatid. Talagang the future is bright. 4-time world champion na yan. Oo. Well, ang dami pa po natin itatampok sa ating susunod na mga linggo na mga Southeast Asian Games athletes po natin.
Leading to the Southeast Asian Games.
In Thailand. Alright, bago tayo magtapos, i-announce lang natin ang mga nanalo sa Joyride Top Up promo, si Ron Jacob. Ron Jacob?
Player.
Coach Ron Jacob. Ron Jacob, Pam Makarasaig, Vince Camille, Jonathan Ricafort at si Ruby Huason. Congratulations sa inyo lahat. 1,000 pesos JRPay wallet credits. And that'll do it for us ngayong umaga, partner.
Yeah.
See you again next week. Ingat po tayo sa bagyo, ha? Ingat po tayo at magdasal po tayong lahat. Alright, at lagi po natin sinasabi tuwing Sabado, bawal ang masungit. At sa lahat po ng ating gawain, ad maiorem Dei gloriam, all for the greater glory of God. Kami po ang 1PH Teleserbisyo para sa Pilipino. Susunod na po ang inay ko po.
Happy Sports Weekend sa inyo lahat.
More power
and more play.
Sa Top Pagmalaki ang galing na meron tayo, ilantad ang likas nating talento at magdala ng saya sa mundo. Sa harap ng pagsubok ay di susuko, para sa pangarap tayo'y porsigido. Magpakitang gilas na at kung magpatalo, ipagdiwang natin ang Pilipino. Yan ang Pinoy. Mula noon at hanggang ngayon, talento natin ang bida. Mula sa simpleng bakuran hanggang entablado natin ipakita. May pagsubok man ng Pinoy, pinalalakas ng saya. San man tayo sa Pulo, Chumbe, Sibay, Lacay, Manila. Sama-samang pakita ang galing nating katropa sa kapwa ko Pilipino.
Power and Play was presented by Cherry Loom, ang yerong may aluminum. Cherry Tigo, love your journey. Photon, gawa ng Pilipino para sa Pilipino. And Joyride, ang bago ninyong kasundo.
Halina't